Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and that's right, it's episode 67. A Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush, the little Town Hall 12 that could, and Galadon getting a little bit more Queen Charge Hog Rider practice okay, so we know that we are getting 2 Clash of Clans updates throughout the rest of 2019. And we know that the second one is likely to be big, and that is based directly upon public information that Darian has put out on the forums, on the website, and his Twitter, wherever else it might be, in the developer interviews. If you guys don't have time to watch all that stuff, then hey, you're in the right place, because of course, as always, the earliest possible update and sneak peek information comes to you from Galadon. So if you haven't done it already, now, not later, now is the time to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and gently depress the like button. Remember, I am the guy that will never ask you to smash it. There's no need for smashing like buttons. Why? No, just gently depress it and don't break it so you can use it again later. All right, so check it out as we are breaking the town hall, and that was a little bit of a surprise. This base sometimes is that V funnel, but you can see the individual compartments kind of led to the Archer Queen having more success in getting to the core than she would have in a base that had really open compartments, more of that anti-2-star. This had a little bit of an anti-3-star feel just because the town hall was off to the side. Okay, so hey, I wanted to ask you guys an important question, and I would love to have your feedback down below in the comments, and I will post the best ones in a future video, because here's the thing. In last episode of Gem Fix Farm Max That Rush, I told you what I did that kept me entertained, kept me from getting bored playing Clash of Clans. I'm curious to hear your responses. What is it that you do, or you practice, or you try to do that keeps you interested, engaged in Clash of Clans? Because I'm guessing many of you, especially based upon the comments I see in the live streams, many of you have been watching my videos for literally years, and thusly playing Clash of Clans for literally years, sometimes 4, 5, 6, 7 years playing this game. So tell me, let's pull this information, and I will make a future video about how players keep themselves entertained, the variety of the game, and also you could always let me know what is it about Clash of Clans that keeps you engaged, because obviously this game has the secret sauce, because there is almost no other game out there, mobile game, that has lasted top 10 in the App Store for 7 years. Clash of Clans definitely has this unique feel, and I know there's a lot of different reasons, so I would love to hear yours down in the comments below, and again, I will pick them for a future episode, and we're also going to be giving out some gift cards as well, some iTunes and Google Play gift cards, always. Okay, so big raid, 700 of each, so we're continuing. And did you notice, by the way, did you see the mercy right there? Did you see me stop? That was 3,100 Dark Elixir that I quit and did not take right there. Okay, so we did not take his 3,100 Dark Elixir. I didn't need it. Remember, I'm completely full. And actually right now, I'm completely full on all of my resources. So it's time to free up a builder and get to upgrading. So only 346 gems to get back 25. So do the math. That's not that bad of a deal. Come on. Okay. So the builder getting through that. We fast forwarded that. We're going to get that out of the way. And we've got a loot card over here. But we've already got completely full gold and elixir. I believe we pulled that out of the treasury, though. I did not noob the gold or the elixir, which is the term that people often use when you get out there and you raid, yet your storages are already full and it's wasted. So yeah, don't do that if you can avoid it. All right, so there it is. 3 more walls. Let's go ahead and fill this out for those of you that are bothered by the unevenness. We're getting there, okay? We're just almost there. 1 each of defenses, and check it out. I mean, come on. Now, here's the thing. What am I going to do with 2 fully maxed out Town Hall 12s? I haven't even thought about this. 2 completely 100% upgraded maxed out Town Hall 12s. Does anybody have any clever ideas? I honestly don't know. I guess what we could end up doing is obviously leaving this one at 12 and then taking the other one to 13. But okay, now whenever you're deciding between archer towers and cannons, remember, archer towers target ground and air. It makes much more sense to upgrade the archer tower first It's kind of like your king and your queen. Like, I feel like it makes sense to let your archer queen level up a little bit faster than the barb king. You don't want her at 60 when he's at 20, just like you don't want to upgrade every single one of your archer towers before any of your cannons. All right, check out this base. Now, when I first saw it, I have to admit I was intimidated, and then I realized, okay, this is just a Town Hall 12 that has developed, I'm guessing, a spawner base. Now, a spawner base is a base that leaves no space for anything to spawn as far as obstacles in the interior of the base. So in order to do that, you have to leave no 2x2 squares anywhere. Now look where the archer queen is. Right in front of her, there are a couple of 2x2 squares. So we would expect there would be bombs right there. And sure enough, there is a giant bomb and there's the other giant bomb. So yes, this is a spawner base. And then if you look kind of to the right of the town hall, you'll see more 2x2 spaces. You know that those are, again, going to be traps, bombs, or more likely the Teslas. So I guess this person is trying to defend reasonably well while also forcing the obstacles to spawn on the outside. Well, he's not going to defend that well, but I would suggest, honestly, that everybody keep a base like this, because unless you are A, removing all of your obstacles, or B, using shovels, which again, don't buy shovels, please. I implore you, do not buy shovels, because if we all don't buy shovels, then maybe eventually the price of shovels will come down. 500 gems, in my opinion, is absolutely redonkulous. You should just not be doing that, okay? So yeah, I want to start a petition, a change.org to lower the price of shovels, okay? And until they do, never, ever buy one. Okay, have I said that enough? I'm gonna stop now, I promise. But yes, so especially with seasonal, remember, you know, you might get that Halloween obstacle, the Christmas obstacle. You want to have a base like this, and I will put one together and get a link to put out there for you guys as soon as possible, just so that I will make it a little bit easier than you having to make your own from scratch. Actually, I tell you what, let's make it easier on me. Any of you have one? If you have one, link it in the comments, would you please? All right, and I will pin it if we get a good Town Hall 12 spawner obstacle base. And remember, this is not a base that you would run normally because you don't care about stumps and trees and mushrooms that much. But whenever the seasonal obstacles are spawning, that's when you go to this base, try to force that Halloween, whatever it's going to be next, and the next year's Christmas tree out to the outside, and then you don't really need a shovel. You don't really need to buy a shovel. So that's just right here, one of the most important bases for any player to have, the spawner base. And yes, we did wreck it. Okay, time for more upgrades. Time to spend another 280 gems clearing a bush. But as you can see, we did fill up in gold once again, so it's time to get the bush out of the way. And again, I would have had to use the gems elsewhere to free up the builder, so why not do it on a bush? It's just, I don't know, it's become a tradition for me, for Galadon to clear bushes with gems. And it seems wrong, but it's oh so right. Okay, so a couple of walls. Actually, I think I've got enough to do. There it is. Wait, the discount. Okay, there it is. The discount is there. I was noticing it's 4 million with the discount to go from 12 to 13. That is not going to be pleasant. And okay, so we've got, look at this, you guys. Look how close we are right now. This is crazy. Next episode, we will be done with all of our defensive buildings. Okay, all of them will be maxed out. Now, as far as the gear up, you ready for this? There it is. Less than 24 hours away from a level 8 multi-mortar. The only reason that I played the builder base on this account is for the gear ups and RIP builder base. And honestly, I mean, I do feel like it's a big missed opportunity for Supercell and Clash of Clans. I think that they should have done much more to tie the two together, to make the home village a little bit more dependent upon the builder base. I think gear ups were a great start. They were a really good idea, but they should have taken it so much further. And then maybe the night village, as they call it, would not have become the redheaded stepchild of Clash of Clans, because it really has, I don't know, it's been neglected a bit, I think. And I don't know that many players that play it. Of course, I realize you do. And I know there's some of you out there that do enjoy playing the builder base, and I have played it off and on from time to time, but I'm just saying, I feel like Clash could have done so much more to link the two bases together to encourage people to play both. Even more of a blending of the troops and the defenses and the walls, and maybe even letting the strength of one add to the strength of the other. I mean, I think that would have been cool too. So, all right, check out, speaking of strong bases, check out this fully maxed out base, just slumming in Titan 1. And good old Galadon with, can you name it? Do you know the name of this attack yet? Come on, you guys, you have to know this. Special prize for the first person to name this attack correctly in the comments. Did you get it? That's right, it's Homies Bay. It's Homies Bay, it's Hog Riders, Miners, and Bat Spells. And this is a crazy attack, and I will tell you, obviously, maybe you've already seen why this base is perfect for Homies Bay. And it really comes down to two things. No Archer Queen, and no Clan Castle. Now, we didn't know there was no Clan Castle when we attacked it, obviously, but because Homies Bay doesn't really account for Clan Castle troops or getting the Archer Queen out of the way, then sometimes it can be pretty difficult to get this attack to work. Now, of course, I kind of forgot what the attack was, so I dropped the Archer Queen down first, thinking I was doing a Queen charge. I quickly tried to recover, and this time I'm dropping the Miners in kind of a strange spot. And then the Hog Riders go in really early, and obviously the Archer Queen took a lot of damage because she went down by herself. She kind of YOLO'd it right there. But let's be honest, this entire attack is kind of YOLO. I mean, you're sending in the Hog Riders essentially on top of the Miners. You're not waiting for the funnel to happen. You're just kind of smashing everything in there and hoping that it goes well. Now, the Hog Riders go in early in this attack because you're trying to stack them on top of the Miners and the heroes so that they can all share the rage spell and the heal spells that go down. And then you just kind of wait and you hope that your bats don't go for the town hall. Which, of course, they didn't except for one. And how does that even happen? Like, one bat went out. Okay, never mind. I took that back. But check out the freeze spell right there as the Hog Riders get through and the bats survive. That was just a little bit of luck right there, and things kind of went well. Again, bat spells, super effective against bases where you've got wizard towers that are down, or all single target infernos, or a combination of both, or wizard towers that you can take down, distract, or freeze. And what started out looking like a pretty well-designed, tough Town Hall 12 maxed out defensively base ended up being an easy victim to Homies Bay. And again, I would never advise using this attack anywhere else except for in farming. So there you go. And again, it's kind of a weird hybrid attack. I don't know, but it's fun. It's fun. Okay, so here it is, you guys. We almost made it the entire episode without having to buy gems, but we ran out. I was down to 5 gems, and get ready. Next episode, we are going to max out the last cannon. Okay, so status report, here we go. And you could see the whole spend was right there at the end, the $99.99, another 14,000 gems ready to go, but we're now $4,658 deep into this account, just fixing the rush. Gems spent about $2,000, $13 worth. Time spent another, I believe it was about an hour and a half, so 193 hours and 30 minutes. And for my next goals, yes, the last gear up, maxed out defenses. Thank you guys for watching. Blizzlefrist in the comments if you are still here. You guys are the true hashtag GalaFam. I appreciate every last one of you. I hope that you guys aren't getting bored by this series. Let me know what we can do to keep it spicy. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, and I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you want to keep things spicy, eh? I've got an idea or two.